Hi everyone, welcome to Take 5. This is a lunchtime romp through a really tiny business teach. My name is Karen Yates, for those of you that don't know me, and I am the Ideas into Action business coach. So I want you to learn stuff, but more than anything, I want you to implement it. This week I've got people thinking about how they price their products and services. Because for most small businesses, this is a really tricky one to get right. At the start of your business, you're all about trying to get customers, and that often means discounting and trying to undercut the competition and to put yourself out there at a level where you hope most people will want to come to you to use you rather than the competitors in your field. And that's a great strategy. It's great as part of a long-term strategy, but it's not a long-term strategy in itself. Because you need to have a pricing structure that accounts for the value of the services that you're providing, the return on investment that people will get, the impact that your products, services or lessons or teachings, whatever it is you do, actually will have for them on their day-to-day life. Later in the week, I'm going to share with you a matrix for structuring your pricing so that you've got something to go to almost when asked the question, how much does it cost, or when trying to price a new product or service within your business. But for now, I thought what I'd do is just share with you some of the things that for me were a little bit of a revelation only a few years back when I was down in London learning all about how to use social media and market myself. And these sort of sentences that I heard at the time seemed a little counterintuitive, to say the least, but they helped me get my head round what you have to do and how you have to think in order to actually have a pricing structure in your business that is going to sustain you and is going to help you grow your business into the future and attract the right customers for your business. So very quickly, I'm going to share with you this picture of a sales funnel. This is a business model funnel rather than a pure sales funnel. It's not all about suspects, prospects, warm prospects and so on. It's more about how do your products and services fall within these categories. So I'm going to start at the top with a couple of principles here for your pricing structure. And those are that your job these days in business is to give people results before they pay you. Yes, I did say before they pay you. In my dad's day, in his businesses, that would have seemed like the most ridiculous thing I could have just said. But actually, that's the way it works these days. People expect results before they start to engage with you to buy your services or products. So that's the first of the principles. Another one of the principles is down here at the bottom. Don't worry if you can't see that yet. I will read it out to you, but I will also take a photograph of the board and put it into the comments for afterwards. So the one down here is your time is the last thing that you should sell, not the first. Now again, for many of us who are starting our own business, actually, that is the first thing we sell, is we wrap ourselves up in what we can provide for somebody and somebody buys us. They buy us to deliver whatever the service is, face-to-face or whatever. Often we're selling ourselves. But in selling ourselves, we're selling our time. And that's the one thing that we all have exactly the same amount of and we cannot make any more of. So it's putting a ceiling on your business. If you sell your time, you are instantly putting a cap on how successful your business will be. As in, how much time do you have in a week that you can earn money? It can't all be directly face-to-face with you. If you want a sustainable business and you want to grow, you either then have to expand the business by taking on people, or you expand the business by learning how to monetize your skills, your knowledge and your expertise. We're back on the subject of pricing. Monetizing means having a realistic pricing structure. And if you take this structure and try and layer in now the products and services that you provide in your business against this structure, the things that you deliver one-to-one, the things that you could deliver one-to-few. So for me, that might be small group coaching mastermind classes. They're rather small. one-to-many. That could be my boot camps, my business boot camps or my workshops, which have a lot of people in the room, but not hundreds. Then I might have here my online courses and some of the other things that I offer that I could deliver one to hundreds or thousands. And then up here, we've got stuff that you could deliver one to tens of thousands or more if you're lucky. So those products, as you look at them, gradually they're working their way away from spending lots of time with you. Do you see this scale at the side here? This says the things that you offer up here, they're the things that have less direct daily input from you. And the things that are at the bottom here, they're the things that you offer and deliver that have more direct daily input from you. So now, if you've got that clear in your mind, what you have to offer people, where it sits in that structure, you can now start to put pricing against them that is relevant to the actual product value to them, to how much of your time they're getting. It's called the proximity model. The closer they are to you, the more they have to spend to be with you, to spend that one-to-one dedicated time talking and thinking about their business. So if you can create yourself a picture like that involving your products and services, you can start to think about your own price bandings and how those price bandings work in relation to your time. And that will allow you to grow a business that you can scale. So that's today's Tiny Teach. I hope it's been useful for you. I will take a snapshot of this and pop it into the comments. Thank you for joining me, the few people that are on here now. I can see some numbers in the corner. I don't know how many people I've got on. I think I'm broadcasting to several groups today. We'll see afterwards whether that bit worked. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another Take 5. Bye.